Hello, as you all know, my name is Art, and I'll be discussing and reflecting on my experience in the Oxford Honors Program 2017. And has my experience influenced my view on global public health as it relates to nursing profession? Well, at my time at Oxford, I had the great pleasure to be exposed to firsthand on the variations of cultures and lifestyles that partook in the United Kingdom. Along with the United Kingdom, I had the opportunity to become educated about the different cultures of the world from our group presentations that we presented and see how countries and continents work together to provide care for their patients as a whole. That being said, I would say that yes, my experience has been influenced to my view on global public health from the knowledge that I have gained from these past, from those 2.5 weeks at Oxford. I used to have a strong opinion about how the U.S. implemented our healthcare system, but after being exposed to various variations of healthcare related to public health, it really opened my mind to think that there is always a better way out there. And it is our job as soon-to-be nurses to do our due diligence to find these better methods to healthcare and to research it and implement it into our own care if it means better patient outcomes, therefore improving our global health system as a whole. As an example, this doesn't have to be a collaboration with fellow nurses from, a plethora of countries, but it can be as simple as conversing with coworkers from other units or reaching out to other people from different states in the United States that specialize in public health that can, help give us tips and tricks to educate patients to improve their outcomes. Have I changed on a personal level as a result from this experience at Oxford? Yeah, you bet I have. This experience has definitely opened my eyes to the world around me. More specifically, in the United Kingdom, the other students and I have been thrown in situations where you would either sink or swim, just due to the multiple expectations that were required of us, throughout the program. This forced us to grow in a positive way as individuals, as it helped us develop into stronger, more efficient students. This growth enabled us to learn quickly to adjust ourselves personally, academically, and socially. I personally was able to make a quick relationships, with the other students and staff and RAs, that carried me for a lifetime. In addition, I was able to also develop my time management skills as being able to organize my time down to the half hour or 15 minute, to maximize the allotted time that we were given just to be able to adjust to the world around us. So what would I do next? Now that I'm back home and looking at the backside of week 9 in West Coast time, I'm happily starting to prepare myself for the final stretch of my side of the nursing program. Ever since I started this program, I have always been fascinated with critical care, as you probably already know by now from me boasting about it. So I'm even more excited than ever to start and fully immerse myself back into the study grind and perform at the level that brought me into the Oxford Honors program to begin with. Like, I already signed up for my pharmacology and EKG course that I'm going to be taking next Tuesday, and then my ACLS class that I signed up for, I'm already going to be taking, in the middle of week 1, just to get ahead for critical care, to get a little head start. But, after being molded by the Oxford experience, not only will I be more culturally competent and open as a student, but I'll also be able to readily, critically think into the problems that I'll be exposed to by asking questions and using multiple resources to find the solution at the problem that we have at hand, to also share the knowledge that I've experienced and that I have gained, and with my old cohort and with my new cohort and classmates, to spread that knowledge to them and hope to spread the cultural competence that I have learned about other cultures in the public and nursing setting. In the clinical setting specifically, I have learned to be more patient and open with the overall goal to readily understand the patient, to get a clear understanding of what they are going through, and not to see them as just a medical diagnosis, but as an overall human being. Lastly, not treating all patients the same. Not all patients seek health as clear-cut as we do in the healthcare as healthcare providers, and depending on their culture and view of health, one form of health like to us, can be completely different from another culture in their form of health. So giving them the time of day to fully understand their situation, can go a long way in treating our very diverse population here in the United States, and more specifically, in California. Thank you very much.